Morning. All right, guys, everything pretty much gapped up this morning. I'm pretty much going to wait for a pullback on everything and then see where I can go from there. As of that, I'm not in anything as of now. I'm just watching this huge gap up. Everything across the board. Trying to see what a pullback. If we do get a pullback, wait for a strong or grab puts. And I want the bigger moves. So I'm not going for that. We'll see what happens. Today I won't be in long because I got to finish packing and getting things situated. So with that being said, today will be my last day trading, and then I'll be on vacation for like 2 weeks. So I won't be back, I think, a week. And then we'll go from there. There's the pullback. This is what I wanted to see. Let it pull back some more, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just watching. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Tosin. So there's the pullback. Now you just gotta wait for some kind of trend break, and then we possibly jump in there. I want to see the market. It's pretty much stabilized up here. Nice little pull here, right into support. As you can see, this 75.10 is support. Still got pretty much everything else is pulling. Nothing bouncing just yet. That's what I'm watching so far. All right, market seems like it's gearing up for a nice little pop here. All right. So right now, financials are pretty strong. That's where you're getting your pop at. What I'm watching right now, tech sector is not much going on just yet on the tech sector side. So nothing yet. Still on the equity side, I haven't took anything. Just watching pretty much how everything is trading out this morning. I don't want to jump in anything with this huge gap up. Tough one to just jump in right now. See, it's not giving us much. I haven't got any kind of trend break. Looking across the board, got a few pulling back here. Haven't got breakouts. Not what I want to take, even though it just pops. they still have a pretty decent spread on this. So I'm trying to see if they'll tighten up these spreads on Square as well. Another reason why I'm not pulling this trigger, because if I take it right now, I'll be down right off back pretty nice. So I gotta hold out until they tighten up. Typically the spreads on this is like 5 cents, 3 cents. Right now they have it at 15 and 20 cents. So I'm not jumping in because morning, Allen, morning. Here's the pullback. This is exactly why I haven't pulled the trigger. As you can see, still not showing me any strength to the upside, and that's what I'm trying to see if it's going to give us. Nothing yet. So I'm happy I haven't pulled the trigger, staying off of it, just watching, see what happens. Even with these pullbacks, market is still green across the board, so it's not bad. It's just me. We just gapped up a little too much. Need to make a little correction. I think everything we're trying to do, correcting itself, and then see if we can get this curl and then go. But as you can see, it seems like this probably was the low. I just need a trend break. I don't want just pops. I want to see that flow come, get that go. Roku's breaking out right now. Roku might want to push from here. That's probably one of the ones breaking out. Netflix is trying, but Netflix haven't managed out. BA pulling back. To me, everything I have on my board is pretty much pulling back. Facebook trying to break out as well. So no breakouts just yet. Everything is trying to. The only thing that's pretty much broke out, but you still need to hold that breakout level is Roku. I just feel as if we would have got this break by now. Still haven't got it yet. I just still think again, remember guys, typically I trade off the 1 minute. I'm trying to use this 3 minute. As you can see, this is frustrating the heck out of me. Can't see in that candle what's going on. We flip through that 1 minute chart, we can actually see. As you can see, we can clearly see what's happening. But you can't see that with it. To me, this seems like it wants to go. There it goes. But we couldn't see that within the 3 minute candle. I'm trying to get used to it, but I don't think I will be able to. You see, I keep reverting back to the 1 minute. And again, I won't be in that long because, like I said, I will be heading out. I got to finish getting things packed together for this trip that I'll be going on this week with the kids, taking the family on vacation in Panama. So I won't be in too much long. I'm trying to get at least one trade in before I head out, but I'm not going to force it just to take a trade. see if we can get a pullback. This is actually good. Now we need a pullback just to minimize our risk on this. I can't take it up here. I wasn't expecting this strong candle to come out on a minute. So let's see if we can come back and test this trend right here to take this. If not, I'm not taking the equity up here. This is still the gap up. I wanted more of a pull consolidation. Just pretty much gave it to us here. Pop. You don't see it on on a 3 minute, which is frustrating. How much longer? But on the 3 minute, as you can see, we still haven't got that candlestick that goes above this level. Probably why I'm saying pull back. Well, on the 3 minute, you can see why I'm. So it has its plus, goods and bads. I have to figure out some way to factor 1 minute into the system. I like these new technical alert things, but the issue is there's the pullback. Getting the they're not convinced yet. And the reason why I said I'm not convinced, I'm looking at the overall market. This is popping. I mean, everything with this is saying go. But the issue is I'm looking at the market, and we still need this candlestick to close above this level. I'm looking at the overall market, though. Nothing is actually breaking up to the upside. They're still pulling back. So what this can possibly be is a pop to this trend right here, get rejected, and then this can possibly come back lower. So I'm still not convinced with what I'm seeing just. It clearly wants to break. Pop this level is going. But again, equity wise, I just got to be safe. I can't just jump in it. Market's still pulling back. Just not convinced with this move. Sorry, I'm not. I'm typically when my gut is telling me I'm not convinced, even with these breakouts, the pulls, the right into support, everything about it is good. But again, I'm looking at the overall market, and that's what's pretty much stopping me from pulling the string. I'm gonna take that off. And now they brought in the spread. It's 3-cent spread now, which is not too bad. Typically, one of the reasons why I like trading this. But again, I'm looking at the Qs, I'm looking at the SPY, I'm looking at a few of these ETFs, and they're still pulling back. One of them take for a breakout or a curl or something. So this here, if you take it here, we can probably give it a tight stop on it. What I'll do is probably take a smaller size than I normally would. Eat this candlestick above here. Pulling back. I'm not doing it with the market pulling back. Work can go without me today. Can't. I mean, I even dropped it down to 1,000 shares. I was just like, but yeah, the risk was there. The risk reward was here. Trend break. I could have probably stopped it right off this candle. Try to get this move here, but with the market pulling, I've seen Square where it just yanks. Pretty much this candle right here, I would get that on one candle, crush. So with that being said, I mean, yes, I might miss this whole entire trend break. You got the buy alerts, you're getting everything that you want to see on this to go long. Once you break this out, it'll push, but I just can't. I'm not confident in it, have confidence in it. This is one I just don't have confidence. I just think we're going to come here, get a small pop, hold up here, and then start pulling back, because I don't see the market pushing, and typically Square follows the market. And I tell you, this lags behind a lot. Do I like the range? Yes, I love this break right here. Once we broke this 75.47, I feel as if Square has room all the way back up to 76.45. Nice little range here. Push right back into this top range, but again, this is going to probably have to go. Probably won't pull the trigger on it. Here it goes. It's just going to go without me. Everything's solid. It's Thanks, Alan. Appreciate it. Yeah. We'll be gone for a little bit. Morning, Abraham. There's a pop, and market's still pulling back. You got a few. I mean, listen, I just can't. The run is good. I'm still, as you can see, I'm still trying to think. I should or should. I just. They have the orders prepped and everything. I don't think this is going to be a strong run right now. I think this is probably going to pop and then start pulling back. Market still haven't showed itself. Market, but the only thing about it, if I'm looking at the S&P 500, they're holding up pretty nice. Nice little range, basing. But listen, this is the other thing I'm looking at. I'm also watching UVXY. And you'll see why I'm so hesitant. One of the biggest reasons why I'm so hesitant trigger is this right here. This is strength. Typically, if this is pushing up, that means market should be pushing down. And if that's correct, then Square shouldn't be running this. Square is. So once I start seeing that, I typically go hands off, and I won't go long until I see some kind of a breakdown. This one, until I see it, it just don't feel comfortable taking a Square. That's probably one of me being extremely safe when I'm trading, but this would have to give up for me even consider going. And it could probably go here, get rejected, and come back down. I mean, this might be it right here, where it might have been leading us, showing us the direction. But I don't go against what I'm seeing when it comes down to the ETFs. That's just how I just keep myself. The score still pushing. So again, this is going to be probably one I wish I had, but I mean, this is the first solid bounce I'm seeing on buy. I'm gonna go to the 75, 76.45. We're let it. I wanted it. This is the S&P 500. This is what I was looking at. Yeah, looking at it through SPY. It's finally giving us some kind. And this is what I was telling you guys. I didn't see anything. This is what I was looking at my screen on right here in front of me. I need this to break out, which is finally doing now for me to have confidence Square to take Square long. But this is why I was so skeptical on Square, because I was seeing. So now, to me personally, at this point, I would be okay with taking Square long, but Square's already made the move, so I back off. I just won't take any trades, and guess I get the dogs to the vet and go get everything together I need to get together and prep for the trip. So it breaks 76.45. You can go ahead and look for this trend break, major resistance area right here. If you get above that, 77.25 would be your next level, so on. I'm in the 80 calls for March 30th, I think, something like that. 80 calls, so I just March. No. What is it, May? Sorry about that. I mean, April 18th, 85 calls, and then I got the 621.90 call, and that's where I'm sitting at. So again, see, this is what I was saying. This is why I would have took Square long had I seen this for the freaking run to happen. But I'll show you guys, this is what I like seeing. I just was lagged behind. Typically Square lags, but here it is. This is what I wanted to see. You get the breakout, you get the push, but you don't. Like I said, not every technique is 100%. As you can see, I'm a little frustrated that this played out the way it did, because I actually wanted at least one trade in today to go long, make a quick buck, and head out. But I didn't get it. Thanks, team. So other than that, guys, there goes a Nasdaq. Let's go look at Square before I head out. Let's see. And this has to run. Square typically, this pulls hard. This will pull Square. I mean, it comes down to tanking. Market starts pulling, Square will pull way faster than the market, like always. That's what I. There it goes. Right. Missed it by 5 cents. The spot I was looking for, off by 5 cents. But again, when I see this, I need clear direction. We got the clear direction. That's one thing I like. I get the breakout, clear, shows the direction it wants to push. But you also have to factor in overall market. If the overall market is not giving you the same exact picture, to me personally, I wouldn't take anything. Also look at other things. Apple on the side. Apple, again, same thing. Hold on. Another ticker that I was watching, just wasn't showing that it wanted to pay. So as you can see, the gap pretty much filled. See if we can get some base and take out this trend and probably get out. Go across the board and you start looking at perspective. I get a nice bottoms market show. But again, guys, for right now, that's it. Like I said, like say for instance, I'll do this real quick before I head out. As you can see, I just want to take some. But if you just do this, the gap is pretty much filled. right? So now all you need is a little curl. You take out this trend right here, then you can try to bounce this. Just walk it up on a small little bounce. If you guys remember last week, same thing, gap up, it sells off, continues to sells off. Once it takes out the trend, we get nice runs, right, nice little pops to the upside. So that's what I would be looking at pretty much on anything if I wanted to trade anything. Same thing, Nvidia. Look at Nvidia. Nvidia is testing key support. I head out after Nvidia. If you look at Nvidia, it's actually trying to give you the look that I look for. You're actually getting it on it. I'm sorry. See it? So basically here it is, guys. You see this range? So let's just say if you do take it, you have to take it around this area, which would be Friday's high, right? Take it off Friday's high. That's this orange line. If it breaks, you have support right here, right? Or you can risk just below to see if you can get the pull and that pop that to take it long. So let's go look at the 3-minute time frame and see what the 3-minute time frame is telling us. All right, so 3-minute time frame is still giving you a sell signal below the cloud. So again, me personally, if I wanted to try to bounce this, you can either take it here, wait for the pullback, retest of the Friday highs, cut it real tight right here where you get this double bottom at. That'll be your stops. If you want to give it more, 180.11 would be the most that you can give this. See if you can get a curl on it. But you have to look at the overall market, guys. Again, like I said, if you want to do that, you have to factor in stuff like this. So let's just say you wanted to take this long. This is what I was telling you guys, right? This is what I was watching on the overall market. Look at UVXY, right? See what I'm saying? This is too strong. If you're watching it in that perspective, then you shouldn't be trying to take anything long. To take the safer trade, like when I say safe, to put the odds in your favor, wait till you see this starting to break down so that you know, all right, market might try to bounce here, because this is going to do the opposite of what the market is. If you're seeing them both doing the same exact thing, that's divergence, stay off, just sit on your hands. So in this, let's say this situation here, instead of trading them, but here it goes, right? So this is the trend you want to watch. If this trend breaks, and as you can see, I just give it some space. You break this trend, you start seeing the collapse, then you can start taking things long to the upside. But you need those levels to be taken out. Like Nvidia, let's test. And then Square, you can see Square is also struggling. This market still hasn't showed itself. Again, see it, retest it, and it bounces right off of it. So your risk would be right below here. So even if you just took it on that pullback, you probably would have been up on the equity. Scalp out. You can see what's going on in the market. You don't feel comfortable, just take your quick profits off that little bounce and run. There's no need to sit in it until you get this range break. I'll show you the range break. The range break would be for you to feel more confident in the trade. I would possibly wait for a range break. We got the trend break. Oh, got take this off. Probably gonna do it right before I show you. But you know, I was saying, take it here. Here's your range break, guys. Right? If you can take that level out, is basically what I'll be watching. Then you know you're probably in a good trade for a nice little curl. So you take it here. You're looking for a bounce here. You break this level, and then you can start curling it. So what it is you got one sign to take this long, which was a trend break, which is a positive. You got basing, consolidation happening right here, right? And then it's holding yesterday's high, all positive, right? So now you're getting some good reasons why you can take this long, right? So you take it here, your risk will be here or here, right? Once you pop this level, you can start getting this curl up to the, as you can see, it's happening now. So it's basically what I look for. I just keep it just that simple. I do that on every single trade. And then as long as market, watch this now. This is what I was telling you guys. Watch this now. Watch. Telling you guys how you gauge when to go long. Watch this. Right? Look at this. Look what happened. Right? See what I'm saying? Okay, so now the risk reward is in our favor to start taking things long. You got this breaking, right? Look at this. So people ask me how my win percentages is so high. How do I keep it? Seems like I win every trade, which I don't win every trade. But when you wait for things like this to show you, look what happened. Where? Right? Look at this. All I do, this is what I wait for. These are certain things I look at. I got a couple other ETFs I watch. But just these two little simple things, if you just keyed your eye on it and you waited for these little things to happen, wait for those trend breaks, I mean, you nailed these bottoms and then you can take them long. I do this day in and day out. This is how I determine when to go long, when not to go, when to take puts. Look what happens, right? So look how this risk reward was in your favor. Take this out. You need to close above this level. At least take some profits. This is a pretty good bounce. 180.75 to 181. So that's almost a point on your money. That's 100% return if you're trading. Options a little different, so you'll have to look at the delta to determine what was the return on that pop. But again, if you just keep it that simple, look at Apple. The reason why I'm not jumping anything, I'm about actually I gotta take the dogs to the vet now. All right, so look at Apple. Again, same thing. Trend break. Here's your risk. See how the risk reward is in your favor? If you take it here, you know you can either give it to Friday's high or just below here. Probably would go. Depending on the size and how much you're getting into, and see if you can get this curl to start. Look at AMD if you guys want. All right, same thing, right? The trend break, consolidation, range break, take it. It's all pluses. My baby Square just did not cooperate. This kind of did its own little thing. It's a little hard for me to read it. And something's hard. I don't fear to admit to it, but that just really it just didn't do what I was. There it goes. Now you get another trend break. Once you break that trend, same thing. You can look at it to the upside now. All right, baby. Here it is right here. Once you pop that, you look for the next push. Probably you get that 75.45, break that. So that's that, and that's basically what I do. So other than that, guys, I'm gonna head out. I got to get some things situated for this vacation. I should be back in like a week and a half or 2 weeks, whichever. Enjoy your weekends, guys. I mean, enjoy your trading. Be safe. If you like what you heard today, please subscribe to the channel. Give it a like, share, whichever you feel. But I'm just trying to have fun day trading. All right, guys. Take care. Enjoy your week.